Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Relapse. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that other video that was randomly uploaded before this. just a disclaimer, it was a joke, obviously. I put it in the comment section. I don't hate Spaghetto, and obviously, Monica exists. She's an actual person. Say hi, other me.
Hello.
See, that's actually other me. I was joking. She's not. Okay, no, again. She's an actual person. It was a joke between me and Spaghetto. So yeah, that's basically it. Also, I've seen that I've gained some subs from that. So if you are from Spaghetto's channel, hi, my name's Zero. We basically do like the same videos. I think they know that. Well, I guess. Okay, fine. Hi, I'm Zero. I basically do the same videos as Spaghetto. Just playing DDLC mods and commentating. It's just time I have Monica. She's my laugh track.
I mean, you could argue that I'm not real because I'm Monica.
Oh my god. Mind blown.
Oh my god.
But no, she helps me with she jokes around sometimes too. But yeah, she's mostly just here for other commentary. But yeah, hi. It's basically the same channel as Spaghetto, just with me. Also, I swear, so that's not good.
Yeah.
Don't swear, kids.
Don't swear, kids.
Don't you fucking swear!
Not until you're 18. I'm not 18.
Not until you're 18. Jesus. Really?
I'm not your mama. Listen to your parents.
Mommy Monica.
Oh.
Anyway. Last time in Relapse, we tried to our plan was to hang out with all the girls, but that didn't go well because we hung out with Yuri for too long, so that's kind of so it's like now we showed everyone our poems. Monica's acting weird again because she's kind of aware of what's happening, and yeah, shit's happening. So let's just continue, shall we? This is a very long intro. I'm sorry. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room, and everything went fine with Sayori, Yuri, and Natsuki. But that exchange with Monica couldn't have been more bizarre. Oh, another sigh. 3 out of 4 isn't bad, but it's not great either. Is it even possible to get close to Monica by Monday? Hell, was Monday even the deadline, or all the other girls on a different schedule? Thinking of this whole thing as a schedule makes me hate myself a little. If I could just focus on each girl for longer, it would make things so much easier. For now, I'll just concentrate on getting Yuri to open up. Not open up in that way, although if that not open up in that way, although if it comes to that.
Oh.
I facepalm to make the fault stop. Oh my god. I see. Oh, my face is buried in my hand. I hear something familiar. Oh, it's nothing. Oh fuck, they're gonna argue. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. I normally wouldn't be bothered by their argument a second time since I had some ideas on how to resolve it. But if Yuri brings up my invitation to come over, it could ruin everything. I quickly try to think of a way to interrupt the conversation before I can get to that point. Oh god, I didn't even think about that. That would actually ruin shit.
Oh.
That would make shit worse. Oh fuck. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Zero did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Zero liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zero appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how'd you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Because you're the one? What? I don't even know what I'm saying here. Because you're the one he... Enough! Both girls freeze as they hear me. Listen. Natsuki, you're right that I did like your poem. I even mentioned yesterday that I find the writing that can send a message using simple language powerful. Heh, see, I'm not finished yet! Yuri, the way your poem painted such a vivid portrait while also diving deep into someone's mind is incredible. Both of you are such talented writers, which is why seeing you argue like this makes no sense to me. I like both of your poems because of how well they utilize their own styles. It's clear that you're both passionate, but Natsuki, try and remember a lot of Yuri's feelings when it's her poem. Zero. The same goes for you too, Yuri. Natsuki put just as much as herself in her poem as you did yours. I see. And I'm sorry I didn't pick a side, but I honestly don't think I could have between such great works. I glance to the side and see Sayori smiling and nodding. She's just like, Monica still seems to be shook up about something, though. A minute of silence passes before anyone speaks. Is she shook up like, that is not how that's supposed to go? Like, I'm sorry, Natsuki. I just cut it out! Huh? You don't have to apologize. I was the one acting like a bitch. Natsuki is clearly frustrated. It must have taken a lot for her to say that. I should have paid more attention to the message instead of just getting mad at the words. Natsuki, it's alright. I should have given your poem more of a chance as well. Well, yeah, my poem was pretty amazing, you know. I can't help but smile as I watch the two girls make up. And what are you looking at? Sorry. And with that, the mood is broken. With that, the mood is broken. And it's been ruined. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? I honestly didn't expect Monica to go through with this part. There's clearly something on her mind, but how could I ask about it? She seemed to tense up after I read her poem, but why? I like this! Oh, it's so smart! I like that we're in his mind, so that the vanilla dialogue is playing right here. It's playing on the screen, but he's thinking something, so it's like different Why didn't Rain Clouds do this?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why didn't Rain Clouds do this?
It would make so much sense because she has depression, so Sayori would be in her mind a lot of the time. Instead of having her talk about something after something was already said, you could have it playing like they're talking, but we're reading what Sayori's saying because Sayori isn't paying attention to what they're saying, so we could just be seeing in her mind. Like, oh my god, it just makes me hate Rain Clouds more because what it could have been. Relapse, I love you. Marry me.
Yeah, this is. Oh.
Oh, I was joking. I like you were gonna say something and you were like, oh.
I see.
No, it's okay. I love you. Not relapse. You whamming. What were you saying? You said you like how? I think you said that. I think you said did you forget what you were gonna say? Oh no. I think you either said you like how you think it's cool that, or you're like, yeah, I think. Because I said, relapse, I love you. And then you said, yeah, I think.
Oh, I think I was gonna say, this is a really good mod.
Oh, it's probably in my, this mod's already been in my top 5. And I like how I think I've said that this mod might be in my top 5 to more than 5 mods. So, Zero's top 5 is clearly, as you can tell, not very organized.
Yeah.
Will I ever make a list? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. I mean, some of the things I played are demos, so I mean, it's kind of like, I guess I'll just keep 4 releases. We'll see what happens. I might make a list in the future. I'm just afraid of hurting people's feelings. She seemed to tense up after I read her poem, but why? I told her is really good, but maybe she expected something more after she read mine? Surely she isn't caught up on some insecurity or something. Zero, how about you? Huh? Oh. I thought it was enjoyable. Awesome! How could she switch moods so quickly? Maybe she's bipolar? No, that's dumb. I want to explain most of her behavior. So, what could it be? I should be happy that Yuri's coming over, but this Monica thing is going to bug me. Zero! You ready to walk home? Yeah, let's get going. Zuri smile hopes ease my mind a bit. As we begin to leave the classroom, I wave goodbye to Yuri. She returns the wave, she tries to hide her newly reddened face. Does she even know where I live?
Who? What?
Yuri's supposed to be coming over our house to watch a movie.
Oh, I mean, I guess she does.
Well, she does have our phone number. Probably just text her. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Eh? What do you mean? Around the time that Yuri and Natsuki started to argue. Did you notice anything wrong with Monica? Huh? Monica? Yeah. She just seemed a little off there for a while. I was just wondering if maybe you saw anything. I don't think so. I was probably too busy paying attention to the argument. I see. Why? What makes you bring that up? I don't know. She just acted kind of strange after I read her poem. Well, maybe she was just nervous. Was she nervous around you? Nope. See, so why would she be about showing me? Maybe it's because you're a boy. What? Maybe she's got a crush on you. Sayori stops on the sidewalk to make kissy faces at me. Haha, very funny. That's cute. She continues her teasing until we reach her house. So, Sayori, what are your plans for the evening? I've got a lot of homework to catch up on. I sort of forgot to do them when they were due. But the teacher said she'd allow me to make up for it if I got it all done by tomorrow. Well, look at you putting in effort. For a moment there, I didn't even recognize you. Meanie. I'm only joking, Sayori. I'm actually really proud of you. Hearing that you're trying harder makes me happy. Thanks, Zero. If you need help with anything, I'm only a phone call away. Understood. It's kind of what I'd expect after you pledged your loyalty to me and all. Right, of course. Hee. Well, that doesn't mean she intends to turn me into her work slave. Well, I guess I'll talk to you later, Zero. Sounds good, Sayori. I'll be seeing you. As she turns to go inside, I begin making my way towards my house. Once I arrive, I use my keys to unlock the door in record time. Ha! No headache today, bitch! I pull out my phone and text Yuri my address as I step inside. Okay, there you go. However, as soon as I hit send, every nerve in my body decides to suddenly explode. No headache today! Ah! Oh, that. I thought it was like something with the time travel. He's just nervous. Shit! Yuri's coming over! I don't know whether to be excited or terrified. Guess I'll try both. Damn it, can't waste time. As I sprint towards the stairs, I notice the kitchen. Fuck, I didn't clean up this morning. I quickly grabbed the plates we ate on and dumped the leftovers into the trash can. Sorry, hungry people, but it's for a girl. As we begin washing the dishes, I feel the disapproval of all the hungry people on Earth. No, I'm sorry. See, I would say that I would be one of them. Actually, not hungry, surprisingly. So there's that. For once in my life, I'm not hungry. Granted, give it like an hour, I'll be hungry again. Ugh, enough dumb shit. I need a plan. I still need to change, tidy the living room, maybe prepare a snack. Oh, and find the movie. After viciously washing and drying the dishes, I dash up the stairs at mock speed. Clothes, I need clothes! I try to rummage through my closet and strip out of my uniform at the same time. Something nice but casual. Let's see. Damn it! Are all my clothes this generic? All I find in my closet are t-shirts. They're various shades of gray. The t-shirts that are shades of gray? I would think Batman did my apparel shopping if I didn't know better. Batman!
Oh my god.
Does that mean? that Batman's his roommate.
I see.
Okay, that one's just crazy. Batman's clearly his parents. Okay, come on, this is ridiculous. He can't be Batman. Bat MC is only in fruits. Remember that, kids. Right, Monica?
Yeah.
I know how much you love the Batman theory.
Yeah.
You're the #1 supporter.
Uh-huh.
I love you.
I love you too.
Yay! Watching a relationship crumble in 10 minutes. Okay, so I guess I'm going with gray shirt number 7 and blue jeans. This is sure to impress her. I sigh. Wait, do I want to impress her? I invited her over to make sure she's okay. So why do I feel so nervous? I'll cross that bridge when I get there. Right now I need to find that movie. I'm making my way back towards the stairs since I'm sure that look decent. I walk over to the cabinet so my parents keep the movies. I notice a thick layer of dust on the inside of the one that I opened. I guess we don't use DVDs anymore. I cross my fingers and pray that the DVD player still works. Let's see. One flew. Aha! One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. I'm suddenly thankful that my dad is into old films. That thankfulness immediately vaporizes as I pick up the case and feel that it's empty. Oof. I hate it when I find a case and there's just nothing in it. It's just big sad.
Yeah, like a game case. You're like, I'm gonna play this game. You open it, it's gone. It's like, well, I have to look through every game case to find it.
Because, you know, who puts the games back in the cases they actually belong in? What am I, a normal person?
You just put it in there. You put it in the case you got it out of, just to be like, I'll put it in there for now, and then you never remember it.
I'll put it in there for now. It's gonna stay in there.
It's gonna stay in there, and then like 3 months down the road, you're like, where's that game?
Why Spyro in my crash case? Ah! I want to play some Smash Bros. Mario Sunshine! No!
Yeah.
Damn it!
Why is Mario Galaxy in my in the case that's not even a Wii case?
God of War! Mario Galaxy's in my God of War case!
Let's play Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Excuse me, but why is Super Mario Sunshine in here?
Oh no!
Oh no.
Son of a bitch! Assistant, curse words cannot express the rage I'm feeling. I stand there fuming for a while until the dust reminds me of something. I guess I'll have to stream it. I'm sure Mom will be fine with me using the card she gave me to rent one movie. It's probably only a few dollars. Mom gives me a debit card to use whenever her and Dad go out of town. But she always tells me it's for groceries and emergencies only. I know that she checks the statements religiously. Ever since that time with the... Wait, what? Ever since that time with the hint, I shudder a bit at the memory. I see. This boy out here...
told me, she's like, son.
This boy out here
you
buying...
want to talk about something?
This boy out here buying his hentai, though. You just get that shit for free on the internet.
You probably get good quality hentai
You can still find pretty high quality for free. We should probably stop talking. And everyone's gonna be like, how do you know, Zero? And it's like, well, anyway.
Or we should stop talking before the YouTube bot is like, demonetized.
Does that sound like demonetization? I shudder a bit at the memory. He'll be fine. She'll probably call me tomorrow about it, so I have plenty of time to come up with an excuse. I pulled the card out of my wallet and used to order the movie. I get a text from Yuri as I'm finishing setting it up. I'm on my way. No formality of her message brings a smile on my face. Sounds good. See you soon. My smile immediately fades as all my nerves decide to pull a Chera Noble for the second time. Why am I so jittery? It's kind of embarrassing to think about, but I've never spent the time alone with any girl other than Sayori. It's fine, it's just a movie and not even a romantic one. There's no way anything will happen while watching a film about a psych ward. What if she's into that? What if she wants something to happen? What if she wears something skimpy? I facepalm to make the thought stop for a second time today. just gonna watch a movie, discuss the book, and maybe eat a snack. That's it. During that time, I'll try to get to know her better and see if she's got any demons I could exorcise. What if she doesn't like the movie? What if she never laughs? Knock, knock. What? That's my amazing knocking sound.
Ah! You actually knock on your desk. Maybe the mic will pick it up.
Man.
There we go. That sounds like a real door knock because it's far away.
I'm used to having dogs, so that's why I didn't want to do that.
Oh.
Until I remember I don't have dogs anymore.
You knock on the wood and it's like, bark, bark, bark.
Yeah, it's a roar, and I'm like, no, it's me. Ah! So knocking almost gives me a heart attack. Shit, it's her. Don't make things awkward. It's just a movie. Exhibit a facade of calmness as I make my way to the front door. I take a deep breath as I begin to turn the handle. Hello, Zero. Words escape me in this situation. God, she looks good. Huh? Oh! Sorry, Yuri. I guess I'm just not used to seeing you outside of school. You look nice, by the way. Thank you. May I come in? I immediately feel every cell in my body screaming at me. Of course! I mentally scold myself as I close the door behind her. Calm down, it's just Yuri. There's nothing to be afraid of. You have a beautiful home, Zero. Thanks. I'll admit that I did some tidying up before you came over. After all, I wouldn't want your first visit to be to a disaster zone. I smile at her as I say this, but she seems hung up on something. First visit? Did you say something? No. I appreciate your consideration, but I could have helped you clean. I actually find it quite relaxing. That's alright. And if that's the case, if you ever feel like taking a spa day, you can pay a visit to Sayori's room. She lives near, is that correct? Yep, she lives in that house right there. I point through the window at Sayori's house. I see. I can understand how you become such good friends after being near each other for so long. Yeah. We just sort of gravitated towards each other as kids. Eventually our parents became friends too, and everything just took off from there. How nice. And speaking of your parents, are they here? I haven't seen anyone else since I've come in. No, they're out of town on business right now. Yuri takes us a little too long to ponder this. Sorry if that makes you uncomfortable. I could invite Sayori over if you want. Don't worry, it's alright. Sayori tells us about how non-threatening you are. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. It's alright, Yuri, I was only joking. In fact, I like seeing you like that. Like that? Yeah, you know, smiling and joking around. You're really pretty when you smile. Hey, that's my line. That's what I tell the girls. Quit stealing lines from me. Who does he think he is? Zero? Oh wait, he is Zero. Oh no, better shut my mouth. I don't want to say anything bad to Zero. Heard that guy goes hard. I suddenly feel all the blood in my body flowing through my face as I realize what I just said. Thankfully, Yuri seems to be having the same problem. Thanks, Zero. Don't mention it. I was hoping my laugh would help diffuse the tension, but she still seems pretty stiff. Oh, and I was gonna ask, would you like a snack or maybe something to drink before we start the movie? I'll take some tea, if you have it. Should have guessed. Coming right up. I head over to the kitchen and stand still to start to look around. I spot the tea set sitting behind the sink and make my way over to it. I grab the kettle and rinse it out before refilling it with water. As I'm doing this, I hear footsteps approaching me. Need a hand? She seems to have relaxed some, thank goodness. Sure. Can you turn on one of the stove eyes for me? I proceed to hear the knob on the stove click as she flips on one of the eyes. Once the kettle's been filled, I start to hand it to Yuri. Here, I was gonna look for the tea packages. Alright. She takes the kettle and sits it next to the oven. I rummage through the cabinets till I come across some tea bags. Yuri has a look of surprise on her face as I hand them to her. Oolong? Huh? Oh, yeah, my mom drinks it whenever she gets a headache. I see. I'm actually quite fond of oolong myself. I'm glad to hear it. I do try to be a good host after all. She giggles as I flash a dumb smile. She really is pretty when she smiles. If she keeps this up, I might not be able to handle it. Yuri places the tea bag in the kettle and places it on the eye. After a while, the kettle begins to whistle and she takes it off. Meanwhile, I'm entranced by her surprisingly elegant movements. Okay, you need to calm down, buddy. Are we going for Natsuki? Are we going for Sayori? Or are we going for Yuri? What's happening? You're gonna fall in love with all of them, and then it's gonna be a harem, and then it's gonna be like Brand New Day. And no one wants to be like Brand New Day.
I was literally gonna make a joke about all of that, and you just took all of it.
Oh.
I was gonna say, it's gonna be like a brand new day, it's gonna turn into a harem zero. Just did it all of what I was gonna say.
Well, great minds think alike.
I mean, I guess.
I love you.
I love you too.
Watch this man totally ruin his relationship in one video. Must watch. I try to repress the hope that something does happen between us. I'm on a mission right now. I have to focus. The nerves settle some as she begins pouring a cup of tea for me and herself. Be careful, it's still pretty hot. Thanks, Yuri. I blow on the tea a little and take a sip. It tastes pretty good, but my head feels kind of funny as I drink it. Soon after, I feel like throbbing in my eyes. Damn it, what now? Does she spike it?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Is the tea okay? I glance up at her and notice the look of concern on her face. Yeah, the tea's really good. I just thought of something is all. I understand. Is everything alright? Yep, everything's good. And thanks for asking, Yuri. I appreciate it. It's fine. After all, that's what friends are for, right? Seeing her like this makes my heart beat faster. Yeah. And I'm lucky to have one as good as you. Do you mean that? Why, of course I do. I'm not the type of person to say something like that insincerely. I mean it, Yuri. Honestly. Thank you, Zero. I'm glad to have you as a friend as well. I certainly hope so. I am quite a catch, after all. You're beginning to sound like Natsuki. Oof. I hope there's no sensitive subject after what happened today. As if she read my mind, Yuri continues. And don't worry about what happened today. You made up after the club ended. Sorry I behaved like that. I don't know what... It's fine, Yuri. I don't think anything less of either of you. It just goes to show that you're passionate about your writing. And I can't be mad about something like that. But I was... Listen, Yuri. Remember what I said yesterday. You girls are like a family. And like a family, I expect you to disagree sometimes. It's okay because I know you still care about each other. Takes a moment to gather her thoughts. I hate Natsuki. Oh. I see. I hope my speech worked. I don't want to feel guilty the entire time she's here. Thank you, Zero. I can't help but notice the way she said that seemed more sincere. We stand there looking at each other for a while before I remember why it is I invited her over. I guess it would be a good idea to watch that movie at some point. Huh? Oh. I suppose it would be. I lead her to the living room, teacups in hand. I pick up the remote and take a seat on the couch against the wall. Yuri, unsure of what to do, takes a seat on the couch opposite of me. Ready? Mm-hmm. With her approval, I begin the movie. After watching it for a while, I can't help but notice everything looks a little off. Not only that, but Yuri hasn't said a word since it started and has been sneaking glances at me. I need to do something. Once I built up some nerve, I begin my song and dance routine. Man, the sunlight's cooking me alive. I stand up from my couch and walk over to the one Yuri's seated at. Once there, I plop down right next to her. You don't mind if I sit here, do you? No! I mean, sorry, of course you can sit here. Thanks. I say this even though I was already sitting here when I asked. Yuri stays tense for a while, but as the movie continues, she loosens up some. She even points out differences between the movie and the book and laughs occasionally. She's got a sharp eye, and I can't help but admire her. About halfway through the movie, I noticed that we scooted closer to each other. What should I do? Should I put my arm around her? No, it's too soon for that. She probably doesn't even realize that we're sitting this close. It blushes at her laughing at the movie. Why is my heart beating so fast? Why do my eyes feel like this? I feel a throbbing sensation in the back of my eyes, and I realize my vision has become warped. What? What the fuck is going on? Does this have to do something with the migraine from yesterday? Is it like a side effect, or my thought process grinds to a halt as if there's something warm against my shoulder? I look over and realize that Yuri's beginning to lean against me. The heat coming from my face right now is probably melting on an ice cap somewhere. Yuri? Huh? Oh god!
Oh.
She turns her face towards mine. We're so close together I can feel her breathing on my neck. Why do I feel dizzy all of a sudden? This moment, however, doesn't last. Sorry, I didn't realize. I didn't mean to. Yuri? I wasn't paying attention. It's easier to lean against something since my back. Yuri? You probably hate me now. I'll leave if you want me to. Yuri! She freezes when she hears me raise my voice. Zero. It's alright, Yuri. You didn't do anything wrong. No, I should have asked. I didn't mean to invade your personal space. My heart hurts as I see shame in her eyes. Listen to me. It's alright. You weren't invading my personal space. In fact, I'm glad you did what you did. And it was nice. I can feel Antarctica falling apart as my face heats up even more. Nice? Well, yeah. It was comfortable, you know? I see. Several seconds pass without us making eye contact. Luckily, the TV saves the day as we both turn our attention to it after a while. Damn it! I shouldn't have opened my big mouth. Things are awkward between us now. I'm gonna beat my own ass. Yuri tries to stifle a laugh, but the job's already been done. Seeing her laugh relaxed all my nerves, and I can't help myself from doing the same. She looks at me confused for a while, but she can't stop herself from joining in. We sit there laughing together for several seconds. I have no clue what is going on in the movie, but honestly, I don't think she does either. Once we've both finished, we turn our attention to the TV. Not 2 minutes go by before I once again find myself serving as support for Yuri. Oh, what the hell? Not now, then when? I wrap my arm around her, who, to my surprise, responds by nudging deeper into my shoulder. Her hair smells nice. I smile as I think this and have to repress a giggle. You know what? Screw my eyes. Screw the pain. If I drop dead right now, I'd die happy. I know it's selfish, but it's the truth. Oh no, he's going, oh god, we're black and white! What is happening?
Oh my god.
Are we slowly dying?
Yeah, like what the heck, are you dying?
We continue to sit like this to the end of the movie. But at this point, I'm practically colorblind and my eyes feel like they're in a toaster. Okay, yeah, because like everything's black and white.
I don't think you get a headache so bad the color in your eyes begins to fade away. That's unhealthy.
Yeah, something is happening to this man.
Yeah, I think you need a doctor, sir.
I don't think it's I think it's something that things is like side effects of him being sent back in time. Because he said, does this have to do with the migraine earlier? And I think it does have to do with that. I feel like every day he gets like worse and worse. At some point, his legs just won't work.
What if he dies at the end of this?
Oh God! Don't say that.
You're welcome.
That's mean.
He just dies. That's the side effect. That's the final one.
Stop. That's mean. But fuck it. It won't kill my mood. About halfway through the credits, I decide to ask. So, what did you think of the movie? I jaw my arm as Yuri begins to straighten up. I have to strain just to see her clearly. I enjoyed it. Perhaps not as much as the book, but I still thought it was a good film. Well, I'm happy to hear that you liked it. And thank you for showing it to me. Don't mention it. In fact, I should be thanking you for watching it with me. Huh? Why's that? Well, you know, I enjoyed your company. She quickly looks away as to hide the blush on her face. I can't blame her though, because I do the same. I enjoyed your company as well. We'll sit in silence for a moment as some of the tension dissipates. Would you still like to discuss the book?
Oh, yes. I actually brought my copy of it with me.
Yuri opens her bag and begins to search through it. While she's searching, I notice the light reflect off something shiny. Probably just some lipstick. Oh, it's the knife! He doesn't know about that because he hasn't made it to Act 2!
Oh.
She looks up at me after digging through it for about a minute.
I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to put it in my bag before I left my house.
Don't worry about it. I can go check to see if I still have my copy. I stand up from the couch where she has time to object. I immediately regret my decision to stand up fast as I feel lightheaded. I'll be back in just a second. I head towards the stairs and make my way up them slowly. The panic doesn't set in until I reach my bedroom. There's no way I have a copy of that book. All that knowledge came out of nowhere. Even though I know that I don't have the book, I search through my room hoping that a copy materializes from thin air. It's possible Dad has a copy of it in his study, but the door's probably locked. Renting a movie's one thing, but I'd have hell to pay if I broke in there. After looking for a little while longer, I finally accept defeat. Damn, sure we can still discuss it without the book. I tell myself this as I leave my room. About halfway down the steps, I notice Yuri tugging at the wrist of her sleeve. She turns to face me as I reach the final step. Sorry, I guess I must have misplaced it at some point.
It's quite alright. We can still discuss it from memory. If you want.
Sounds good to me. I reclaim my seat next to her and begin our discussion. We go over the differences between the book and the movie, things we thought the book did better, and occasionally rewound the movie to point out certain details. After talking about it for a while, I feel my stomach growl. Hey Yuri, would you like anything to eat while you're here?
Well...
She pulls her phone out to check the time.
I actually should be leaving soon. I should be home for dinner, before dinner.
Alright. I stand up from the couch and stretch my arms. I suppose I won't waste any more of your time.
You're not wasting.
Yuri stops to realize I was only joking. Looks like you caught on to me. Huh. She stands up with a confidence that I rarely see in her.
It looks as though you're going to have to try harder.
Well, I can't say no if it's for you. God, that was cheesy. I walk with her to the door, but stop her before she leaves. Last time I walked outside with a girl, things didn't end well.
Is something wrong, Zero?
Listen, it's Sayori and the kiss. the fucking, it's referencing Act 1. I keep forgetting he's seen that events before. Because he's like, last time I walked outside with a girl, it's like, yeah, Sayori saw, and that was the, you'll be my dearest friend. Listen, about today. I had a really good time, and Yuri stares at me as I try to compose myself. Maybe we can do this again sometime. It doesn't have to be a movie. We could read or just hang out together. As I try to regain my confidence, she simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Zero.
She takes a step closer to me and then softly squeezes my hand.
I kind of like that about you.
No! You're supposed to be with Natsuki! What are you doing?
We're going Yuri route. He's forcing you.
No! Well, I kind of like a lot of things about you. Before I have to think, Yuri leads in and kisses me. No! Damn it!
What if it's like random? Like random route has been selected for you to play down and you just happen to get Yuri. I doubt it too, but that'd be cool.
If a mod did that, that would be cool. If a mod had like a random route, that'd be actually pretty cool.
Yeah, like you play through the game and it just randomly selects a route for you to go down.
I don't know if there's I don't know if there's a way you could do that, but who knows. Before I have to think, Yuri leans in and kisses me. As I return her kiss, all the world around me seems to melt away. In this instant, all my problems simply cease to exist. The pain in my eyes, my poor vision, the migraine, the time travel, the impossibility of my situation. It all just disappears. Right now, it's just me and Yuri. I still can't see colors, though.
Yeah, there's that.
We still have the vision of a dog.
Mm-hmm.
We pull away from each other after what suddenly seems like not enough time.
Zero, I
feel a stupid grin on my face, but at this moment I fail to care. It's alright, Yuri. I'm really glad you came over.
So am I. And I look forward to doing it again.
I feel the same way. After a quick hug and saying our goodbyes, Yuri leaves and I close the door behind her. I should probably let her get down the street before I... Woohoo! Hell yeah! My celebration's cut short as I feel an intense pain in my head during doing a jumping fist bump. Ugh. It takes all the strength I have not to not collapse on the floor. Deal with the headache and eyes first, celebrate second. Now that she's gone, the gravity of my poor vision kicks in. What if I'm going blind? But why would it happen now if it didn't last time? I continue to contemplate this as I reacquaint myself with the bottle of painkillers. I down 2 pills and pour myself a glass of water. Glass in hand, I make my way back into the living room. My self-diagnosis begins as I take a seat on the couch. I know distorted vision and sensitivity to light are symptoms of a migraine. But this is pretty much total color blindness. I could still see Yuri pretty well if I strained my eyes. But I can't imagine doing that the whole time was good for me. I'm going to pull out my phone to look up my symptoms, but decide against it. It would probably just tell me the worst possible alternative and that I've only got a week to live. I lie down on the couch and stare at the ceiling. After about a minute, I feel my eyelids getting heavy. Do migraines usually hurt the eyes, or is this just exertion maybe? No, that doesn't make sense. Monica time? It's Monica time!
What is this feeling? That voice. My body quivers at the thought. It was so familiar.
It is our saved data! It has to be our saved data.
Yet it sounded like it was far away. Like it was shouting down a tunnel. It asked what I saw on the other side, if I felt trapped. And he didn't even realize that it happened. He must have thought I'd seen a ghost. Why am I laughing? What happened today was nothing is a sort of insane. Still, this feeling of warmth won't go away. And that voice wasn't far from the other side. It came from him. Maybe he really is like me and he just doesn't know it. And the thought of Zero being the same as me sends a tingling feeling through my body. Maybe he's the reason that the jealousy isn't as bad as it normally is by now. Who knows? Maybe happiness can be found after all. I clench my fist as I say this, though I'm not sure if it's out of hope or fear. As I do, I also feel the dwindling pain in my eyes.
Oh yeah, I just realized this is also in black and white.
Oh.
She's having the same side effects that we have. So we do have the same. So it's like, yeah, like she's saying, we're aware. So like she's saying like Zero has the same. Yeah, he's like me and he doesn't know it. So it's like he has awareness and he doesn't know he has awareness, but then how does that make sense? Then you're not aware.
You have to repeat everything you just said because your internet fucked up.
Oh, did it? Sorry.
Yeah, it's been fucking up for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So it's saying about his awareness. Like, it said that it was like, she's saying like, does he know that he's like me? And I'm like, are you really aware if you don't know about your awareness?
I guess.
Like, I don't know. Like, when she says like her, because like her is knowing you're in a game. He doesn't know he's in a game, but maybe that's what it is. It's the fact that he knows what happens. He's not aware, but it's like he's aware of what happens. He's aware of the events. He's not aware he's in a game, but he's aware of the events that are going to take place. So technically, he is like Monica in that sense.
Yeah.
He's like Monica in the sense of he knows what's going to happen, but he's not like Monica in the sense of where he knows he's in a game.
Yeah.
Also, it seems like a lot of the stuff that happens in the game doesn't affect him, because as we saw, he just totally ignored our option to pick a fucking choice. So I don't even think he saw that. Like, he didn't even see it, and he didn't even know that that option even existed.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I guess he never knew that option existed. But yeah, so it's like, that's what I think it is. It's like he's semi-aware. He's aware of the events that happen in Act 1, but he's not aware that he's in a game. And I guess the save data sending it back is somehow affecting both of them in a way because they both know that all of this happened before. So it's like, since they know it's happened before, like now it's messing with their brains, I guess, and their bodies. So yeah.
If he is like me, I wonder if he feels this too. I sigh as I lay my arms and head down on my desk. Maybe I can talk to him tomorrow. Just me and him, together, off script. Butterflies sprout in my stomach as I plan out a conversation in my head. 0.
Aw. You laughing at over there?
Oh.
Oh. Ah!
Oh.
I'm up! I should awake and take a second to gather my bearings. Oh, right. As I sit up on the couch, I notice the pain in my eyes is gone and my vision is mostly back to normal. I'm serious about sleep being magical. More so than that, I'm just glad it's over. I don't know what I would have done if it had been permanent. As I pull out my phone to check the time, I see that I received a text from Sayori a few minutes ago.
Hey, what's up?
I smile while typing my response. Just got done with some pretty intense napping. What about you? Send. I'm a little thrown off when I don't receive an immediate response. She's probably just busy. Pick up the remote and turn on the TV. Let's see. I scroll through some channels where I eventually settle on an episode of One Piece. Hey, One Piece! Let's go. One Piece. Suppose this will do. About 15 minutes have passed and I still received a reply from Sayori. I'm sure everything's fine. She did tell me she had a lot of homework to make up. Unless... what if she saw Yuri leaving my house earlier? What if she's heartbroken? I feel my muscles tense up as the image of her hanging flashes in my mind. She wouldn't do that. She's been so happy recently. Come on, Sayori, just text me back. Please. After another 5 minutes, I can't stand it anymore. I notice my hands are shaking while I'm dialing her number. I start the call, but nobody answers and it goes to voicemail. It'll be okay. She probably just put her phone on silent. My pep talk doesn't hold up as another minute passes. Damn it! I have to get over there! I stand up from the couch and sprint to the front door in a panicked hurry. I nearly fall over myself as I throw on my shoes. As I go to open the door, I feel a buzz in my pocket. I open my phone to see it's text. You're starting to sound like me, and I just finished up the last of my homework. As I read the message, all I can hear is my heartbeat. I feel tears forming in my eyes as I slide to the floor with my back against the wall.
Sayori, I thought I lost you.
I wiped away the tears and tried to stop my hands from shaking to type my response. I'm really glad to hear that, and I'm sorry I didn't help any. Typing that last part makes my stomach turn.
Don't worry, you're not off the hook yet. Well, as my loyal servant, I do expect you to proofread it all.
I form a poor excuse for a grin as I read this. I'm always making the other people smile. I fight back more tears as I continue the conversation. Yes, ma'am. You have my unwavering loyalty. Like a liar as I read over the cheery text I just sent. To keep her happy. I can't let her know I'm this concerned.
Now bring it with me tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. I'll prepare myself.
Thanks, Zero.
I'm happy to help, Sayori. Once we say our goodnights, I continue sitting on the floor. I don't know what to think of today. That kiss with Yuri was one of the happiest moments of my life. But then I almost broke into Sayori's house because I didn't get a text back. Burying my head into my knees. God, I'm losing it. Once I finish feeling sorry for myself, I begin to stand up. No use moping around. Still got work to do. I say unenthusiastically. I slowly make my way up the stairs. As I enter my room, I notice how messy it is from my rummaging earlier. It looks like a problem for tomorrow. Walk over to my desk and take a seat. I stare at the walls and try to put my thoughts into words. So, the agenda? The constant visions of Sayori keep me from focusing. She wouldn't do something so extreme just because she saw a girl leave my house. But still, I was so scared that I almost ran over there. I have to have faith in her. She seems so happy today. Especially after I gave her my poem. Maybe I should just focus on her for now, at least until the festival. Or is it too late for that? There's no telling how Yuri will act after what we did. Like it was gonna be more complicated as I begin thinking about Yuri. After today, it's hard to believe that she has some serious life-threatening condition. She might be a little intense at times, but I didn't notice anything really wrong with her. I didn't expect her to be the type that kisses on the first date, but maybe she's just really passionate. It's still a little strange. Sure, I've known her for over a week, but she's only known me for 2 days. Maybe this whole save them all thing doesn't actually have any weight to it. I mean, Yuri and Monica are both relatively normal, and Natsuki's probably just going through a rebellious phase. Sayori is the one who really needs my help. Of course, all 3 of them, they're fine! I wish Natsuki was just going through a rebellious phase. Oh, how I wish. Sayori is the one who really needs my help. What if I'm wrong and I don't get another chance? Ugh! Cross my arms on the desk and lay my head in them. Damn it! Worrying about it isn't going to solve anything. Might as well do something productive. Pull out a few pieces of paper and a pen. Once everything's in position, I get back to my writing position. Like before, I write down the words as I hear them in my head. First Sayori's, then Yuri's, and finally Natsuki's. Though I'm a little unsettled as I read over my work. Damn, maybe writing just brings out a darker side of me. This thought is lost as I pull out another clean sheet of paper. Now it's just Monica. Ah, I see what it did there. I wrote the blank sheet for a while in vain. Still nothing. Well, there's no harm in trying. I close my eyes and place my pen on the paper. After what seems like forever, I finally begin to hear the words. Oh fuck! But this time they sound a little different. I try and focus as I begin writing down what I hear. When my eyes finish writing the poem and begin to read it over. A chill comes over me as I get to the last line. I'm scared! This one came out pretty dark too. But it seems so different from the others. I shake off the chill and begin copying down all the poems to make them more legible. Once finished, I place them into my folder and stand up. I make my way to my bed, which I promptly flop down onto. Maybe a good night's sleep will help me think clearly. Oh no. Creepy Monica poem is creepy. Oh! Who is this? Oh, it's our save file again. Hello!
Hello.
So it's like we talk to Monica when we take a nap, and then we hear from our save file when we go to sleep.
I don't think you talk to Monica. I think you're.
Well, yeah,
just
we don't.
looking
Yeah,
at her
I didn't mean talk to Monica. Yeah, I mean we hear from Monica. Like we see how she's doing. Damn it! I'm sorry. That outburst of Monica. So it was him. Fucker. I just couldn't stop myself after seeing her poem again. But the way she reacted, it wasn't exactly what I expected. I thought that, well, honestly, I'm not sure what I was thinking. Just hope she doesn't think Zero is some kind of crazy person now. This task is hard enough without her trying to avoid him. Oh, but speaking of Zero, it seems like he's becoming unsure of what he is doing. You may already know this, but each of these girls really does have a serious problem. When I saw the files during the reset, I gotta look at their character traits. It's stated that Sayori has depression, Yuri has obsession, and self-harm, Natsuki's abused, and Monica, well, hers wasn't so simple. Her file was totally different from the others. It seemed to be blocked, like I was being prevented from seeing inside. This is actually the reason I first assumed she was like me. While some of the stuff she says does seem to support that idea, it might not actually matter after what happened today. And that boat may have sunk. Sorry again. I really hope I didn't mess up anything too bad. Try not to worry though. I'll do my best to make up for it. I'll find some way to convince Zero that he was right about the girls. If he sees a subtle sign of one of their poems or one of their problems, I'll try and point it out to him so that he knows for sure that something's wrong. If I had been smart, I would have had him pay more attention to Yuri's sleeve tugging. Yeah, I noticed that. I was like, Yuri tugged at her sleeve. I thought she was gonna be like, oh, hi, or something like that, but she didn't. And I was like, wait a minute. What the fuck? Or the fact that the light was likely reflecting off a knife in her purse. See, I also picked up on that. See, I'm a smart cookie.
Yeah.
What are you saying yeah like that?
Yeah.
That's the I don't really agree with you, but I'm just gonna say it so that you don't get mad at me. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
I win this round. I didn't want to ruin the moment. Just hope the decision doesn't come back to haunt me. Well, us. Anyway, on a less somber note, you may have figured this out already, but it's me who's been writing the poems. Oh! Wait, what? I thought it was Monica. Oh.
Oh.
Well then, guess it was him. When Zero concentrates hard enough, he can hear me and I get some control over him physically. So I've been helping him out in that regard. I'm not sure what my handwriting originally looked like Monica's, but I doubt it's important. Oh, okay. Let's see, what else? Oh, I tried to say this last time, but I got cut off. Which is likely due to the time here passing differently than it does normally. I was going to tell you that I've been inputting information into Zero since the reset. Oh, wait, what? I didn't really have control over him seeing what I saw, but that's not all I've been able to give him. When the game reset, it was like I was forced out of the loop, per se. I didn't just see some of the game files. It gave me a glimpse of the world outside, too. Even though I only saw it briefly, I was practically overwhelmed at... Oh god. My throat is trying to kill me.
Oh god.
That was weird. And there you go.
I see.
Professional Zero as always.
Yeah.
Even though I only saw it briefly, I was practically overwhelmed with information. It actually took me quite a while to sift through it all. But once I did, I gave Zero some of the information that I thought might be helpful. First, it was memes and things that would give him some personality. Have some memes! Then it was the information about various books and works of literature and so on. Also, you wouldn't believe how much pornography I had to remove.
Oh.
But I digress. I still have quite a bit of information that I didn't give him, but at the moment it doesn't seem useful. I was also scared that giving him all of it would break him somehow. I think that's just about it. Oh, one last thing. It's about the pain we've been feeling these last 2 days. Okay, yeah, what is that? I'm not totally sure, but I think it may be caused by... My game closed!
Oh, I saw that because the share screen stopped, and I was like, what the
Wait,
heck?
tell me what you found! Hey! I will. Fuck! Well, now I'm confused.
What if that was a real crash and it was just like, whoop, we broke the game, sorry.
I don't think it was.
No, I don't.
Do I click new game or load game?
What?
Do I load or do I click new?
If you maybe press new because your saves don't go away.
No, damn it!
What the heck happened?
God damn it. What the fuck?
Did the game actually die?
Alright, after unseen time. What the fuck how do I continue?
Do you maybe have to do something with files?
No. Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
Hold up.
Maybe we'll just let you go this time.
Maybe? I have to remember the button I have to click to stop it. Slowly dying. Skip. I know, keep skipping, keep skipping, keep skipping, keep skipping.
Careful,
skipping.
careful. Careful, careful.
Okay, this is just the poems. We can do this. Okay. Buddy? Jim?
Buddy?
Okay, fuck off. Okay, yeah. I'm saving here. There we go.
I think it actually did crash.
Are you sure that wasn't intentional?
Because all the same stuff happened. And
I feel-
right when it cut off, it was the alarm clock. So I think when the alarm clock was supposed to happen, I think the game actually crashed.
I feel, but the way it went was seemed like it was so intentional. It seemed
I don't know.
very intense because the text wasn't done scrolling yet, and then it crashed.
Yeah, but that was one of the things where it like went to the next line automatically.
I think it honestly meant to do it. I don't know. Anyway, wait, there is a log file. Did it? Oh wait, there is a log file. Was this meant to happen? Did I actually
Was
get a
it an
crash?
actual error?
Was it an actual error? I think it was an actual error. Hold on, I'm reading into it. I think it was an actual error. Yeah, there might have been an actual error.
It might have been an actual crash.
'Cause looking at
oh
the
my
crash-
god, the game crashed on me. Oh, there was actual.
Okay, you know what? Sometimes people actually do the real crashes. I think it was an actual error. It's just
Yeah.
funny that it happened right
think-
there. It looked like.
Yeah.
Alright, well, anyway.
Yeah.
That's the end of this episode. It's been an hour. So anyway, that is it. Things are getting interesting in this fucking mod. My god. Like, I actually I want to keep playing more, so that's gonna keep happening. It's gonna suck when Saturday comes and I have to fucking stream Purist. Because I'm gonna be like, man, I want to play more of this.
We need to get Purist out of the way. We've been delaying it for like almost a month.
I will, but I'm just saying. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna stream the rest of this because I feel like the feeling will be gone because streaming it, you know, it's like the feels are kind of gone a little bit, you know. Plus, I'm fine with just recording episodes. But anyway, that is it. If you guys want to play this for yourself, the link will be in the description down below. I guess yeah, that's it. This has been Zero. Peace.